Hey guys, it's Ryan.
And it's Steve.
We're going to do a little mini-sode single ad fun size. What are we going to call this?
I don't know. You know what? If you've got ideas on what to call this, email us at 60cyclehomecast@gmail.com.
Yeah, we're videoing it right now, and I've said that before and then never published anything.
Hello.
But if this is
Video
if this is on YouTube, you can go down there and leave a comment and maybe give us a suggestion on what to call this when we do one ad in a midweek sort of.
Yeah. Today we're drinking
delivery.
this.
Yeah. Oh, this beautiful whatever
It's
it is.
delicious.
I'm gonna put so many bad things in your hand. Oh man, this is our first experiment doing a green screen episode.
Yeah.
Anything could be back there. Anything could be back there right now. I have no idea. We could be anywhere.
We could be.
All right, let's stop screwing around and let's tackle this ad.
Yeah, this is supposed to be short.
Fire up your Google Drive on
Sure.
your Apple phone.
This was sent by Jeff B. Ciadecki.
I think that's how you say it.
It's a double neck Ibanez S770 PB electric Yamaha SLG in 130 NW nylon guitar.
No, wait a minute. You
With
said
case.
Ibanez and then you said Yamaha.
Well,
did they collab on this?
It's a double neck. You could say that.
Is it an Ibanez Yamaha crossover collab?
You could say it was a collab. You could call it a
I love it when
crossover.
it happens every now and then that these companies, it's like comic books, they do crossovers, they
Right.
collaborate with each other, even though
Right.
the rest of the time they're mortal enemies.
Yeah.
Every now and then, like Fender will make a Les Paul and Gibson will make a Telecaster, and we're just like, whoa, what? This is one of those things where Yamaha and Ibanez were like, let's collab.
Yeah.
That's totally-
That's got to be what happened.
That's totally what happened, right? Everything I
Absolutely.
just said is false. Gibson and Fender have never worked together, and they never will, because they're mortal enemies.
So, double neck metal nylon strings guitar with case, custom combination of one Yamaha SLG and 130 NW silent guitar, acoustic electric nylon string, and two an Ibanez S770 PB Edge 02 tremolo electric guitar, natural flat, can be connected with one or two chord options to amplifier.
So obviously this is a hack job,
Yeah.
but what's hilarious to me is that this guy chose to hack together guitars from two companies that just love to use long numerical model numbers.
That's what you love about this?
That's what I love about
That's
this.
your favorite thing about this
This is my
ad.
100% favorite thing is
my
all the
gosh.
numbers and letters. The SLG 130 NW combined with the S770 PB. Ibanez and Yamaha. Why don't you just name things? Stop doing the freaking serial codes for every model.
Well, if you're a fanboy, you know what all the codes mean.
I have no idea. People just say Ibanez RG, and I'm like, oh, I know what that is, but it could be a $400 guitar or it could be a $4,000
No, the number,
guitar.
I don't know the system, but the numbers for, at least for Ibanez, they all have meaning. So it's like,
I know they have
if it's
meaning.
like a 321 versus like a 322,
I just don't want to.
has the trem or finish.
I don't want to
something.
memorize the meaning.
It's
is what I'm
really
saying.
mental. It's really crazy.
Like people who are into numbers and stuff are probably super into it. But this thing is just, I can't tell if it's a disaster or a miracle, because it's one of those no body Yamaha classicals.
Yeah.
That's got all the fancy electronics, and then there's they'll put wings on it that are hollow. It's just a piece of wood to give you a body shape. To
Exactly.
hold against
The
you.
wings are just there so you have a ultralight traveling guitar that you can plug headphones into. So there's no body. So there's no
Yeah. I actually
acoustic sound.
I actually think these guitars are really
Yeah,
cool.
but then they have these wings so you can actually play them comfortably.
I think for being a funky concept, like a travel concept, which usually turn out really weird.
Yeah.
I think these are actually they have a good look. I think they're fun to play. I think they sound nice. And when I see someone playing one, I don't instantly want to make fun of them.
Right.
And then the Ibanez, I can dig that Ibanez. I have a Floyd Rose past that I wouldn't mind getting back into. I like the finish. I have no problem with either of these guitars, except for the fact that one has been cut in half and then connected to the other via strips of metal.
I kind of, I don't hate it.
I hate it.
I don't hate it.
You don't hate this.
I don't hate this.
I want to.
As far as completely worthless double neck guitars go,
It could be a lot worse.
This is almost worth it.
It could be a lot worse. I mean, we've seen guitars that are double necks that are held together with Velcro.
Right.
This isn't Velcro. This is probably zinc metal stripping from Home Depot and a couple screws. I just imagine, like, in the photo, it probably looks fine. It looks solid. If you see this in person, I imagine that the bottom guitar is like wobbling on that connection.
Sure.
Like, it's not going to be great. And then the strap pegs, one is on one guitar and one is on the other, so you know this thing's just going to be twisting around when you're playing it. I want to see someone play this live.
Okay.
100%.
Well, for $2,500
Wait,
in
what?
Sarasota,
It's $2,500?
you could be that person.
No. How much are these guitars worth by themselves?
The 770 might be worth a little bit.
I feel like there's no way adding these two guitars together gets you $2,400, $2,500 basically, $2,495. There's
the
no
the
frickin'
770 is $630 at Zazzounds. Oh, that's used. It's $800 new.
Well, how much is the Yamaha? That is not
more
going to
than
be that much. I'm guessing maybe $800.
The Yamaha silent guitar is $600. Oh, that's the steel string version. The nylon string version is $400.
Half of what I guessed. Why is this guy charging $2,500 for, what is that, $1,200 worth of guitars?
Sometimes I feel
when
like
they're not cut in half?
Sometimes I think that somewhere out there are people who listen to our show and make things like this just in hopes that our other listeners will find those ads when they try to sell them.
If we ever get
just
big,
to get on the show.
If we get big enough, that's possible. People doing bad things to guitars just to get a mention on the show.
Yeah, there's gonna be like a whole other like.
But I expect that to happen to like Epiphone specials, like $60 guitars.
Right.
He started with $1,200 worth of guitar.
Sure.
Did I do my math right?
Close enough.
Okay. No one's gonna do that for a gag. I hope. No way.
I don't know. Donald Trump's running an entire presidential campaign as a gag.
We just got political.
It's a gag, right?
Total gag. It's a big joke.
Woohoo! I'm waiting for the punchline.
The moment he's elected, he's gonna be like, "What are you guys crazy? I can't be president."
The punchline will be when he gets elected, and he's just like, "Really, guys? Well, I guess I got to do this now."
Politics, and this is gonna be up on YouTube forever. And no one's gonna know what we're talking about in like 2 years. Because Spider King is going to be elected president. We're all going to love our president,
Spider King.
All right, well,
does everything a Spider King does.
What kind of gig would you play this at? What kind of gig warrants
Obviously,
this guitar?
Metallica cover band.
Well, I guess you do. Like Metallica has kind of classical parts.
You've got acoustic guitar parts. You've got electric guitar parts. You need a Floyd Rose.
That's true. Good point, Steve.
Yep, I win.
I think this.
Again.
I think this should be played at a gig where people just pile in worthless instruments and then set a building on fire and watch it burn to the ground. That's the kind of gig this guitar belongs at.
Hopefully, they evacuate everybody.
I think they will. All right. This was a lot of fun. Awkward endings. Bye, guys.
Bye.